Hey YouTubers, RC Mike with you. Today we're going to show you how to properly glue up a short course tire onto a rim. There's lots of different ways. A lot of people use the pull and drop method. That works okay, but you end up with a lot of glue on the face of the tire, which doesn't look that good. So what we're going to try and do is get it glued with no glue on that face. So first thing you want to do is pull the tire off the rim, making sure that this bead is clear and clean of any imperfections. You want to clean this bead with some degreaser. I use this stuff right here, or alcohol, or something to get that debonding material off there. So I have a tire that's already been cleaned right here. Focus in on this bead right here, on that inner bead, making particular close attention to that inner bead. You want to get that real clean, inside and out. So the next thing you want to do is sand the rim. This rim's already been sanded. I'm going to take a little nail file, cut it down with a pair of scissors, and file the inside of that bead. A lot of people just clean it and call it good, but you want this edge to be kind of rough all the way around so that the glue's got something to stick to. And also this bead here, you want to get that rough so that the tire's got something to stick to. Now it's difficult, and you want to be real careful on not getting the glue on this outer ring here. As you put the glue on there, if you get glue on here and you slide the tire on, you're going to glue the tire in the wrong spot. So you want to be real careful not to get the glue on that inside rim. So what we're going to do, we're using a medium CA. We're going to tip the rim just like so, and put that glue just enough to get it inside that bead. And with CA, less is more. You don't want so much that it's dripping all over the place. Just cleaning this stuff up is not a fun chore, but you want to get that glue all the way around inside that bead, keeping this tilted so that if it does drip, it does not drip on your inner ring here or on the rim. So once we get a sufficient amount of glue on there, we're going to flip this over just like so. See, I've got no glue all the way around here. It's all clean, so I can slide this down without getting any glue on there. And you want to keep that rim level. And then once you get it in there, you want to stick this bead in that bead real quick all the way around. If you use thin CA, it'll stick right away and you'll be in big trouble. This will not work. Once you get it done, it should look like just like that. I've got that bead glued all the way around with no glue on the outside of here. With the standard pair of race tires, it really doesn't matter because you're going to burn the tires up real quick and nobody really cares. But on something scale like this paddle tire and this nicer rim, you want to have a nice clean bead here. So that glue is in there all solid all the way around, and yet I've got no glue exposed. What I normally do is I let this sit for a while just like so, and so that when you flip it over, if that glue tends to run out, it won't get on your face of your rim. So we'll let that sit for a little bit. So now that we've let that rim sit a while, that glue's dried a bit, probably 20 minutes maybe. You're going to take the rim, and this tire bead is not on the rim. Like you can see here, it's sticking off of there. What we want to do is put the glue on that also, same way. It's a little more difficult not to get the glue on the tire, but it's not impossible. So what we'll do is we'll put the glue all the way around and then flip it over the same way and then pull this tire up and onto that bead. And when we're done, the inside should be clean also. So you want to tilt the tire just like so and get that glue on that bead. Again, using medium CA. You zoomed in on that bead. And just real quick get a nice little layer on that bead inside there. Once you get it in there all the way around, you flip it and start pulling your tire and getting it seated inside that bead. And then you want to have your rubber bands handy. These rubber bands I'm using from JC Concepts. You can get them through Proline or whoever. You want to stick your rubber band around that so that it squeezes that tire onto that bead all the way around. You want that to be tight. You don't want any gaps in there, anywhere around. For some reason this 3-inch bead tends to want to pull away from the tire, so you usually need to put a rubber band on that. But, the 2.2-inch side, it seems to stick in there a lot better, and you don't always need to put a rubber band on there. But once that's dry, you can go back and kind of pull this away, and if you need to get glue in there you can, but in this method you'll end up with no glue on the inside showing or exposed and no glue on the outside showing or exposed. And that's how you glue up a short course rim and tire with no glue showing.